That's up and running. We are now live on YouTube. And we're going to go ahead and get the Patreon live too. Live stream. Not scheduling it, we're just publishing it. Cool. So my Patreon has access to all the cool things that we do on here. Might as well pull up this Divorce Jesus game. So it's just sitting there waiting for me. Cool. Let's get into this project. That's right. I think I've already got it on this computer. Just trying to see if I opened the project already or if I just unzipped it. I just unzipped it, so this is the first time we're opening this project. Sure, we'll save Mag Dangerous. Great. Cool. All right. TikTok Live. I'm very happy that you're still here with me. While you're still here, please know that I am now on my Patreon stream. Yes, this is a new studio area. This is like the satellite office. So like instead of me just being in the small home office space where I can't really like stretch my arms out and do things, now I can check this out. This is the cool shit. Patreon's getting some cinematic looks. Let's see, where do I change how this is pointed? I think it's down here. So yeah, if I need to like actually vibe out, I have space that I can like That's kind of cool, actually. But that wasn't the original beat. You always gotta mind this chord as I get up and move. Yeah, thanks. Room to Groove feels good. What's really nice is that my kid likes to hang out in here too. Like that's the best part, is that in the home office it really is a space for one, but it's, you know, it's hard to try to generate all of the joy, energy yourself from a lonely place. During the day it's easier. At nighttime it's much nicer to be in a space like this, I think. All right, I'm gonna bring this back over. Something like that. Cool. So now we're streaming. We've got a beat. It's got a lot. Got a metronome on here that we don't need. Turn that off. Bass sounds really shrill through that speaker. Let me get the speaker right under where you're at so you can hear what I'm doing here too, TikTok. If you want to actually catch this experience for real, It's really like a Patreon exclusive thing. Eventually, this speaker is going to get turned off if I'm doing vocal takes and stuff. No hard feelings to y'all. This is like the space to kind of get the taste of what's happening on the Patreon. The Patreons where we got, if you could only see the way I do this, then maybe you would understand why I feel this way about myself. What you should do, which is support me, because I'm between jobs and I could use the support right now, especially because the severance check hasn't arrived yet. It's a real limbo position to be in, right? Oops. I don't want to send this stream. I don't want to do any invites on accident. In any case, got a whole multimedia experience. Let's run this back. We're at the arrangement in Machina now. No, that's the arrangement. It's a whole loop. And this is just like it's like a bouncy, it's like a lo-fi boom bap, but not, I don't know what it is yet, because it's not done yet. Headphones are going to help me dial in the sounds that I want exactly as I want them. Percussion sounded flabby to me. Instrument voicings could be a little more lo-fi-ish. Let's get in on some specifics. I should spend this before I just go running around, huh? I just forgot. Last time I tried to stream, I killed the dragon, the Grail, the one with the big roar. The Grail's, not the really huge one, but like one of the kids of that dragon. And I forgot that I got more than just the dragon heart. I don't want to lose all these souls. What are they called? Runes? I don't give a shit. I'm calling them souls again. Strength and armament. What was I about to do with you? Oh, sick. I can do this right now? No, I can't because I don't have the smithing stones. It's been so long since I've looked at these menus. Don't really need daggers. Just buy a crap ton of crafting materials in a second. Figure it out. Alright. So what I'm hearing is let's focus on these chords first. bass up right now. Like an immediate glow up for the bass. Well, immediate as soon as it loads in. I see what's happening. The sound needs to be 119. Down like an octave. Is there no easy way to just retune the bass sound in here? Probably not. Alright. Well, I guess I could de-octave the sound. Just this scene. If I went down even more. Probably not that far. That might be right. That might be closer. Let's see, night session. It's got a good thump to it. Oops, I saved that in the wrong folder. Oh no, I didn't. I saved it in the right folder. Haha. Trying some stock saturator on this, but I don't know if that's the one I want. I think I might actually want decapitator on this bass. It's meaty. Yeah, okay. That sounds pretty good. I don't think these keys even do anything. Fourth pattern. There's nothing in here. Oh, all the patterns need to. Yep. speed at which my eyes can move to track things is slowed. Night meds do not enjoy when you try to stay awake longer than you're supposed to off the night meds. They're like, aren't you supposed to be laying down and preparing for the sweet grasp of slumber right now? Like, did you say grasp? And they're like, would you prefer we said release? And I'm like, I don't know what I prefer. I would prefer that we can get back to just me talking instead of talking to myself. But it's like, all right. All right, so the issue of, is there a third pattern for base? There is not. Do we have, this might work. Let's see what's happening here. I'm like, is there something weird I can do to this whole group of drums that's gonna like sauce them in a cool way that makes them like sound dope without sounding too fake? And then I'm like, what if I just put Decapitator on again and change the setting a little bit? That's cold. Alright, hang on. Let me figure some shit out. First of all, I'm giving my neck a break. It's hard to wear this around your neck because it weighs multiple pounds. I understand people with boobs better after trying this out. sections. We'll turn the delay on and off automatically. We'll probably slowly fade it in under the second half of this. Which means we'll have to duplicate the pattern or double it so that the length is a full pattern so it doesn't get loud and then halfway through get quiet and get loud again. Anyways. That loop back that I was talking about. Back up in the closet. Of course, I put the melody on pattern 1, which means that now I have to like take it back off of pattern 1 and put it on somewhere else. Let's see. Also right before. Yep. Sure did it. Let's double it, like I said, and then only use the second part of the double. So that part's taken care of. This part here. That feels weird. Oh, there are two notes. I just couldn't see the other one because they're purple. that's good. This'll work. This'll work. What I want is to, yeah, something like that. Wrong button. Well, I want to be automating this when I hit restart. Fudge. Oh. It's not letting me move it because it's not playing. By default, bypass will not be on, it will be off. The mix will start at 0 and will increase toward 34 as we go. Oh yeah, I'm cooking up a little beat. Trying to finish the beat rather. But yeah, close. So that's chill. This doesn't need to be there though. This doesn't need to be. Where are we? Scene. Yeah. Doesn't need to be there. Don't need any of them in scene 4. I'm just gonna go. That was good experimentation, but not needed. It sounds like my puppy is absolutely freaking out upstairs or downstairs. I can't tell where, but he's really losing it. He's upstairs freaking out. I know my partner's in the bathroom. paste, start again from scratch. You can bring it up maybe toward the end of the phrase, but that's it. That's the only time I want to do it. That scared me. Just need to clear those beeps back, put them in the right places, and get them mixed right, and then we're done with this one. They're like, you've been on live for 90 minutes, so I'm say right. I'm using Machina 2 right now. It's like software that goes really well with this specific kind of hardware. fun, isn't it? I just made it loopable. Like, aesthetically, it's always been loopable. That's like the scene in Little Man Tate where they ask the genius kid, which of these integers is divisible by 2? And he's like, all of them. Because they never said evenly divisible. I loved that movie as a kid. I was so pedantic growing up. Another layer of ozone going on the master now. I just like to shop around until I find the enhancement that I prefer. wish I had the wakefulness to play more Elden Ring tonight. I just don't think I've got it in me. Finishing one game is enough. Okay. Write the BPM down. Start the export. Open the email. I really appreciate everybody for watching and supporting tonight. It's been a really fun night, and that makes me want to do it again tomorrow. Possibly even maybe twice or start earlier or something. I can't start too early because my kid has a bedtime and stuff. I gotta help with the bedtime. Sending the beat. Cool. I always be saying cheers. So now we wait for the export. Practice. Do more kielbasa practice. That's nice. It's hard to do when you're reaching over the machine. That'd be a pretty good trap line, right? Cool. That's there. Go to exports. Excelente. What a great day. just checking to make sure I didn't miss any emails. Cool, I did that. Am I doing it? Am I really sending it? I really am. Woohoo! This is like the second time in my life. Well, it's not just the second time. It's the second time in like the last year of my life. Third, fourth. It's not super frequent, but sometimes people do ask me to make them music, and then they, want to trade money or stuff. And so this is like a cool thing. And it's a really good feeling to like get done with the project, send it off, say, okay, cool, what's next? So what else was next? Other things, but right now it's 11:11. I'm wishing for sleep. I'm feeling very warm, dehydrated down here. Never turned that fan on behind me. It would have helped. But I did get my setup reset up without having to delete and reinstall everything, and without having to reset how my filters work. That's a huge victory. That's a biggie dub. What I really want to do is create a little more bleed zone where the background can like fade into this camcorder. All right, TikTok. It's been really fun. Thanks for everybody who decided to come on over to the Patreon stream tonight. Check it out. As always, you can reach me at patreon.com/thirdperson when you can't find me on TikTok. You can also look up everything that I've put out musically for like consumption and download and purchase at thirdperson.bandcamp.com. I'm currently working on a new LP, but it's possible that I'll have a parody single or two ready for release before I have the whole LP ready to release, and we'll see. I do intend, now that I've got this music completed and sent off, to move on to a writing exercise that I'm in the middle of as a commission for a patron. And then after that, I'm going to be getting into finishing up the album in earnest. Right now, I'm just doing setup things in the stew to make sure that the next time here is even more fun than this time was. Which means I'm putting a chroma key, maybe just a color key. I don't know what the difference is between a color key and a chroma key. I should look it up. So now I'm going to select a key color that is corresponding to how the office edge looks. Sort of a midnight royal blue. Not super bright though, so bring it down a little bit. Maybe it's not great. Maybe that could be it. Yeah, I was right in the zone. So now it's going to sizzle. I'm just trying to put a few little sizzle zones in each of the video screens so that the things that are happening in the background with the visualizer kind of poke through into all four of the screens. That was something I thought of doing before. The other thing I thought of doing before was mapping an entire MIDI chord to a single key on a keypad. And so I think I'm going to use my small laptop upstairs. I'll probably end up taking this little dude back up with me because I don't need, it's working, but I don't need it down here right now. Bring this over here so it sits there. Yay. This goes back here, sits there. Great. This turns off. key this so that is that a water bottle by the wall? Yeah. We're going to add that color key again. Maybe this time we just take the blacks. I need to really watch out and make sure that I'm not saying easily clippable, out of context, taken negatively things on the internet. Let's see. Let's do a deep dark purple. And does it? It sure enough does create. Oh my god. That's so fucking cool. Ugh. It's really sick looking. Dial down the similarity so it's not quite so apparent. Or is yeah, that looks dope. That really does look dope. And then we're gonna put the same chroma key filter on the PS5 feed. Color key is what I was saying, wasn't it? Where was the cable for this? Did you see where I put the cable for this? I had an extra one. I set it down somewhere. I don't think I put it in the cupboard where I'm supposed to put my cables. But I just set it down. Did you see? I don't know. Oh, TikTok. Did I put you in my pocket instead of ending the live? What an interesting thing for me to have done. Sorry. I'm so tired. No. Actually, hang on. I did need this custom color. But it wasn't a chroma, it wasn't a color key. It was a color correction. Because that, I had lowered the contrast on it so that when it was in the background, it wouldn't stand out so much. But then I also drastically upped the saturation on it, which has a really cool effect. What else? No hue shift. Brightness, I think I darkened and then I upped saturation. And so yeah, that creates a midnight backgroundy vibe where it's not hitting many of the lights and creating like strobe effects. We like that. That's a good look. Streaming's looking dope, and that's good. It was this screen that I needed, right? This window. Why is it not letting me select that device? Gotta turn things on. Yeah, there it is. Filters. Add. No, wrong thing. Once again, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Let me select you. Yeah, thank you. There you are, you dork. Color correction. Oh, color key. Actually, no, let's make it a Luma key. Because that's about light level, I think. I don't think I understand the Luma key well enough to mess with it, but maybe I don't have to understand it to mess with it. Maybe I can just add some smoothness. Yeah, that kind of worked. Yep, that'll do it. What a trippy way to watch Elden Ring. Let's subtlify the background again. Filters, color correction. Get in there. Saturation, slightly lower. Brightness, slightly lower. capture. Max. So that's just burying everything. For the max, what if I just change to max smooth? Wow, so even with no smoothness, it's just anytime the screen is completely dark, it decides to fade in behind. That's cool, and I like that. I guess the only thing to keep together is the mixer window in the middle for the music gap. I can let, yeah, that can stay. That can stay. This text can move up to the top so that it's sitting on top of everything always. We're taking care of the stream at the end of it, so that the next time I set it up, I don't have to start with that like weird, awkward setup feeling, which is fine. Honestly, I enjoy being social, kind of. This, I think, can be, the text can be made smaller that thanks supporters for supporting the Patreon live stream. Nice. Let's key that to chroma key. Not in my pocket. Pesky missing USB cable is gonna, I was gonna say it was gonna haunt me, but that's not a valid thing. Oh yeah, if you're getting mostly static, this is not on Justin.tv. I am going to eventually probably open up a Twitch channel. If you're not hearing most stuff, it's probably because this was sitting right on the computer. You're probably just getting the fan. So I'm about to hop off this live, actually. I'm just doing some late studio setup things for the sake of the Patreon stream. And so you can't really see what I'm doing in here. It's mostly me setting custom colors for chroma keys and deciding to honor those, which I think is just going to mean finding like a neutral bluish dark gray. Setting that as my tone, and then making sure the similarity is really, really low so that it doesn't punch totally through. And then it does work. Oh, and that changed the opacity, didn't it? Well, maybe it's just the blanket opacity that I want. Well, what I really want is to edit this one, please. Chroma key, what's the opacity set to? Opacity set to 1. Smoothness needs to come down then. That looks great. My stream looks dope. Check this out. You've got an audio responsive, hang on, let me put this up so I can see what I'm seeing in the stream when I'm looking at the stream. Dear God, that's not going to work. It's just not going to work. Okay, so if you're looking at the stream right now, there's sound waves that get louder based on the sounds that I'm making because it's picking up the inputs, microphones, etc. So if I start snapping my fingers, making sounds, clapping my palm, you're going to see these little visualized effects come behind the screens. They're coming up behind all the screens, which is dope. I am going to play more Elden Ring, but I think I might just take this iPad upstairs. Did I even have it plugged in correctly this whole time? I don't think I did. I don't think I was charging the iPad at all for the last 3 days. That's my fault. I'm going to open up a dead iPad. I am not. I got it right, actually. What luck for me. All right, so I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to play Elden Ring remotely. Maybe I'll Maybe I will Twitch stream it, but I'm not sure. I think I'm I'm slurring my words. It's like the night meds are about to win, so I'm about to go to sleep. Then I'll wake up tomorrow with more energy, ready and rocking to go. And that's good because I have morning appointments and shit. Alrighty. Have fun, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. TikTok was the first on, so they can be the first off the call. I really like how this is turning out so far. I'll grab the other PS controller on the way up, which might need charging. Cool. I'll catch y'all at the next one.